Hey class, this is Robbie Silver, and this is my week 4 critique on the YouTube video we watched in regards to a technical briefing. Some positive feedback I have for the speaker was her overall tone and pitch. I felt that if I was a live audience member in the classroom, that I would be able to hear her just fine. She spoke very clearly. I did appreciate her visual aid since the subject of her speech was pretty technical. I felt that having that type of visual aid made her main points more clear. And she also used real life examples, so she really connected the audience to kind of the dynamics of music sharing and how having to download music using certain outlets. I really enjoyed her introduction because she asked a question um, and that the audience participated. My favorite part about her speech was her conclusion because it was very clear to me that she summarized her main points, and she also had a call to action. Some negative feedback for her, I felt that her transitions were were a bit rocky throughout her speech. Um, Perhaps she seemed a little bit nervous. She did utilize kind of a piece of paper. Maybe perhaps she wrote down some main points. I don't think she wrote down her whole speech, but it felt like she needed maybe to write down some additional transitions so they didn't seem kind of as rocky. And also there was some lag time with her visual aid as she kind of bounced from the kind of the middle of the room and then back over to the podium to kind of bring up her visual aid. I would have treated it like a PowerPoint and kind of kept it up at all times and just pressed a button when I was ready to go on to the next slide. What I learned, I will make sure that my visual aid would work as her visual aid, as I said before, seemed, there was some lag time and trying to make it work. So I would like to go ahead. I'll go ahead and practice and make sure that it works. And as I say, kind of treat it like a PowerPoint. So I'll leave it up on the screen and then kind of press the button when I need to change slides. I will also work on my transitions. Um, Speaking in front of a live audience and kind of using a note card, it's common to not have smooth transition, but for a technical speech like this, it's very important to have smooth transitions so you don't lose the audience. And I will also summarize the main points. There's a mistake on this slide. I meant the conclusion instead of the introduction. I did receive some feedback on my last speech that I did for this class, and that I did not summarize the main points. I realized that I need to, start doing this in my conclusion moving forward. It's just summarize, the main 2 or 3 points that I have for the speech, so that way my message is clear.